Hey, welcome back. I'm Adam.
I'm Brett.
And we are the WALTWINS. And today,
We're on the griddle again.
boom, griddle time all the time.
As always, definitely excited for yet another cook, another favorite. This is actually one of my favorite breakfasts, lunches, and dinner, depending on how you're
that's
eating
it, just
it.
3 meals? Okay.
Maybe the fourth meal, I don't
That's
know.
right.
Who knows?
Today we are throwing on the griddle chicken fried steak, or as others prefer,
Country fried steak.
We are using a homemade country gravy that we've already prepped and are getting ready for that. But if you want to see our take on this delectable Southern classic, the country fried steak, or
Chicken fried steak.
then stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one.
Like we said, welcome back. However, if this is your first time here with the WALTWINS,
Welcome.
Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything that we do together.
Nada.
Is it always cooking?
It's always cooking.
Always cooking.
And you hoping that Adam will push me in the pool.
We talk about it. It's been discussed.
It will likely happen one
It's
day.
been discussed in closed circles that Brett doesn't know about.
I thought we were all friends.
We are. All right, anyways, today we are doing these country fried steaks. Like we said, chicken fried steak, country fried steak, used interchangeably. We are calling it chicken fried steak, but we're using our country style gravy.
Yes.
And some mashed potatoes that are already prepped and ready off to the side. If you want to see how we make our gravy, you can check out our biscuits and gravy video. The only difference, we put a lot more salt and pepper and
no sausage.
That's the only difference in this cook. So we've got that there. I'll also put that in the recipe down below as part of this cook.
Yep.
This one I have been so excited to try for a long time.
I've been excited to show Adam for a long time, and here we are.
Here we are, man. All right, so Brett is going to take our cubed steaks and he is going to go ahead
Mash
and
them. Just
mash
kidding.
them down. We want to get these nice and flat so it's a relatively quick cook so the breading doesn't burn while we're cooking these. So we found the easiest way to do it is to put them in these oversized Ziploc baggies and hammer them down. So Brett, what's the process? You're not killing it. You're actually
nope.
hitting pretty light.
Yeah, hitting pretty light. You see some of it is going to flake off. That's okay. It's going to happen. I'm picking up and just kind of letting the weight of the hammer fall down, and I'm just going to keep doing it. As you'll see, it does flatten, and it's actually and looking really huge.
All right, and there we go. That's the second one. That is all she wrote. So they ended up flattening out nice, and those are large. Those are perfect. All right, let's get to the cook, bro. And just in time for the neighborhood to start mowing their lawns, but that's okay. We love it. You know what? We love where we live. So this is a relatively quick cook. We are using, once again, something we've come to love, the shallow fry.
The shallow fry, absolutely awesome on the Blackstone.
That's right. So we'll be getting into that, and we're going to go ahead and get it going. Now, we do have it set to low. Like you guys know, low and slow is the way we like it. This is closer to medium low. This is the bottom part of, or excuse me, the top part of low, bottom part of medium. Let's go ahead and get
About
the temp
30
done.
minutes, 38 minutes after the hour.
There we
Put
go.
the dial there.
So ultimately, with the shallow fry, we're going to get this up to the mid 420s, which is right about where we're at. We're about 415, so we're going to get the shallow fry going. Brett is going to dredge this, and so once I get the oil prepped and ready, we're going to film this and kind of show you the whole process, how this all works out. So let's get this going. So, all right, Brett, what do we got going on, my
All
man?
right, first things first, obviously we want to season the steak itself. So we're going to put a little salt, a little pepper on each side, and then we're going to go to the dredge.
Well, hold up. Aren't we also putting the Lowry's seasoning salt on there?
No, not on the steak. The Lowry's is actually in the flour with
Got
the
you.
usual suspects.
Got you.
So let me do this.
Little bit of salt. Now with steak, we know that we can salt it quite a bit, but this one we don't want to overdo it.
Yeah, well, because there's a lot of the seasoning as well in the flour too.
Right.
So.
Okay. You've already got the other side peppered for that
Yep.
one, so we're good to go.
And now we're ready for this. So once you get the oil going and we see that it's burning off and it's white, then we know it's ready to go.
All right. Today we're also going to use the cooling rack. A lot of times we pull the items off and set them on paper towels. This time we want to let them air dry a little bit and then sit to kind of
and
get
just
the
let
rest of the
extra
juices
oil
cooking.
to drip off as well.
Yep. So, all right. So we're going to get this going right here. This is where we're going to cook. Now we had to reposition the griddle top. I'm on uneven footing here. So it is kind of bunching up down here to this side. I'll pull some of that oil over. We've learned once we get this going, it's just as gonna cook. We'll make sure we pull the oil and lay more oil down as needed. So it is pulling up. It's gonna be right here. So I'm gonna pull this up and If I had it my way, I would have been able to balance this a little bit better. I do have some washers underneath to help with the balance, but because of where we had to position and move it for today, there's just nothing we could have done about that. So it's okay, it'll still work just the same.
So the smoke is coming off, so these are ready for the shallow fry. So,
all right, let me get a little bit more oil here, brother.
So Adam, I'm gonna go ahead and throw yours on first to test, because if it burns this bad, then we got mine left.
So real quick, Brett, and this is a really important part that we learned about this that you were explaining. This isn't just tossing it in the flour, it is getting it deep in the flour.
Deep in the flour, especially with like cube steak, it's got like little slits and holes kind of all the way around it. So we really want to press the steak into the flour, get the flour all over it. So we're gonna do 3-part thing. We're gonna go flour into the buttermilk, back into the flour, right onto the frying surface. So we're gonna start that process right here. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm really gonna push this into that, and then I'm gonna flip it, bring the flour back in the middle, and then I'm gonna really push it in again, and then up on top, I'm gonna grab some flour and really rub it in the best that I can and really give this a good coat. Of course, some is gonna come off in the buttermilk. That's fine, because it is gonna come right back into the flour again. There we go, back on.
You let me know when it's ready to go on.
Okay, I'm flipping it. I'm really making sure we get this coated completely with the flour.
Okay, I'm excited. And these only need a minute or two per side, right?
We're gonna do basically a minute and a half to 2 minutes per side, and we're gonna keep flipping. And the reason we're doing this is because it's a shallow fry. We don't want to burn the flour that's on it. And so normally with the steak, you just do one side, wait for it to go, and then you flip it, and then that's it. With this, because of this type of surface and the special needs that this steak is going to need, we're going to do multiple flips until it's ready. So here we go. It's coming. You ready?
You got it.
Now, of course, as always, we're going to place and lay away. Adam also is going to add on and put a little bit of the oil on top. It's kind of going to start the cooking process from above as well, at least a little bit. At least that's the theory. Let's see how
that's the theory behind it. So just get a little bit of that just to get the heat even on the top there.
Yep.
And let me check that bottom. It's looking golden brown delish. Okay, maybe just another quick minute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't want to burn this, and like we said, this is going to be multiple times doing this.
Yeah, well,
if I would have left that any longer, that probably would have burned, my man.
now, just a heads up, this is going to be a darker golden brown delicious.
Yes.
It's going to be more like a brown delicious. So, but it does turn out, it's great. And the seasonings, both in the flour as well as the salt and pepper, are going to add to this. And then with the country gravy that is plenty of pepper in there as well, this is going to be quite the delicious meal.
Absolutely.
And one thing that I like about this being steak is that you don't have to be too concerned with the internal cooking temp, much like you do when you're cooking chicken,
Right.
where that has to be cooked all the way through because you don't want to get sick. So you can get this, obviously, you can do rare to medium, or well done. And this is a thin piece, so there's a better chance it's going to be more of the well done than on the rare side. So there we go. Adam has another flip.
Another second on that side. Part of this is cooking a little bit quicker than the other. This is my hot zone, so I know that right when I placed it, this side cooked a little bit more. So now that it's probably evenly cooked, I'm gonna pull it. One down, bro. Let's get the other one going.
That, by the way, the whole cooking time was about 3 minutes.
Okay, so let me clean this area here real quick.
You clean that while I get this ready to go. And again, I'm really pressing the steak down into the flour to make sure we really get as much flour in there for this cook.
Also, when I'm adding oil, I'm careful with the amount of oil I add because I don't want to lower the cooking temperature. So I'm just adding a little bit extra. So right now I've got to add quite a bit to get the cook started. And then if I add, like on the flip, then I will just add a little bit at a time so that we still are cooking at a high temp. Dude, and this is already almost just about smoking, so that does not take long in that shallow fry.
No, it does not.
So just let me know when you're ready. This is just about good to go, bro.
Okay.
All right. Ready for our second one? Brett, right here, right in the middle, right here.
All right, and again, putting this on layaway.
Oh man, listen to that sizzle.
That's kind of like a little 1 yard gain right there, yeah.
Okay, we'll give this just about 1 minute, Brett, and then we'll flip this and we'll just about be ready to rock and roll. This is gonna be about 3 or 4 minutes. One of my favorite things with griddling is just trying these cooks that seem so different and really thinking outside the box. For a long time, people thought smash burgers and
And Asian dishes is about all you can do on the Blackstone.
Au contraire.
Nay, nay. Nay, nay, as Dad would say.
Airplanes flying over.
The sounds of freedom.
Neighbors doing their yard. Love it, man.
WALTWINS on the Blackstone.
Could
They
they get any better?
than this? And it was crispy.
That was perfect.
Yep,
Bro.
that's the last one. Bro, my gosh. This is just about done, so I'm gonna cut the heat.
Yeah,
man.
you cut the heat and we'll just get that another
Pull
minute
that over. We can
over.
just let that cool for another minute, minute and a half on that side, so we're good.
This has been, yet again, another relatively quick cook, bro.
Started at 8 minutes ago is when we started this whole entire
Process?
From the time I laid the first piece of steak on, it's been 8 minutes.
That's awesome, man. We are just about good to go, bro. I'll bet it's golden GBD. And it is indeed. Well, there it is, man.
Boom.
Neighbors getting their yard work done and everything. It doesn't stop us from getting this cook done to perfection, bro.
That's correct.
Now, we had to go ahead and cut these up because we didn't want to try to say cheers, and then we're sitting here trying to dig into this. It is steak, so we got some pieces
use a
cut
knife.
up. But Brett, this thing turned out exactly how I was hoping it would. In fact, this is one of the ones that, like, knowing the process and seeing enough videos and knowing you talking about this did turn out exactly how I hoped it would. The steak is cooked all the way through, which for me, a chicken fried steak, country fried steak, that's what I want.
Well done, absolutely.
Yep,
Same
all
here.
the way through. So, but Brett, like we always say, it can look amazing.
It does. Welcome
Come
to
on.
welcome to Cracker Barrel. I take your order.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll get the country fried steak. Boom.
Boom, there it is. It's done. We saved a little bit of money by doing it ourselves.
We certainly did.
Now, but it can smell amazing.
Again,
Welcome to Cracker Barrel, man. Take your order. But if this doesn't taste amazing, this was all for naught. Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yep, welcome to Cracker Barrel. May I take your order?
It is
Oh, I wanted some of this mashed potatoes and gravy in there. No, not one.
the quintessential dish.
Yep.
Country fried steak. Like I said, it's also my favorite, one of my favorite breakfasts. Put some eggs and bacon on the
You
side.
need to stop talking. This Zen moment that I'm having. You're really.
Oh yeah. But the neighbor's
Did
thing
it get
isn't.
one of these?
Oh, it did. It got 2 of them, and there's
Oh.
another one, and one more for good fortune.
So that cube steak is perfect for this. That came out perfect. You flattened that perfect, so we had a nice even cook
Yep.
all the way through. I love it. Man, but I can't say enough goodness about this. I did cut up enough pieces because I wanted to really enjoy this. Oh my word.
Also, salting and peppering the steak before putting it in the dredge.
Yes.
I really added that
You can
extra
feel that.
note that we always put salt and pepper on our steaks.
Right,
So-
well that salt and pepper is going to seep into that when it's coated and really help bring out the best of the meat flavors in that, dude. I want to just keep chowing this down.
Yup.
Well, there it is. Man, okay, I want to keep eating this. Legitimately.
I had to
say
put it
this,
down.
How often do we say this, dude? I would get this at a restaurant. I would go back to this restaurant for this. Mm-hmm. WALTWINS food truck. I guess we're now serving up chicken fried steak.
Apparently. And shrimp scampi,
And shrimp scampi.
and pizza, and
Oh, my
chocolate chip
stars.
cookies.
Listen, it is all there, and this has probably been one of the most satisfying cooks.
That
we've
is
done.
absolutely it. This is, I mean, we're already in a good mood as always.
Right.
But it even made us in a better mood.
Right, no kidding. This was absolutely outstanding. But Brett, let's go ahead and get up out of here so we can go and enjoy this. This one was just for us. We're not sharing with our family. There's going to be leftovers for sure. I'll guarantee
Yes,
you that,
yes.
man. This thing is massive. So aside from coming to do these amazing chicken fried steaks, country fried steaks, chicken fried steaks with this amazing homemade. And by the way, this country gravy is made from scratch. Something that I do. I absolutely love it. What do you think? What are your thoughts on it?
It tastes like Hardee's gravy, which is
Great.
amazing.
Right. So Brett,
So
likes
it tastes like it's restaurant quality gravy that you get again at Cracker Barrel. So
Hardee's restaurant quality gravy that you get at Cracker Barrel. You heard it.
maybe they're the same gravy. I don't know.
It's good, but
Same
I love
recipe.
it. But aside from coming to make this amazing chicken fried steak, why else are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin.
No matter what. And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And
Griddle on!